Let's run away together on love. Lead me into your world.
Hey, what is up, Camaradas? It's your boy Dre, back again with another episode of the OG Career Mode with GTA Roleplay. This is episode 4. If you guys have enjoyed this series so far, or any other series in my channel, make sure to click that like button, the subscribe button, and that notification bell to get notified anytime we do post. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue this amazing series. Okay, so there's been a couple comments about a lot of things recently. So first of all, we're gonna start off with probably the most controversial one. So you guys have been saying that I need to play in a higher difficulty, but I'm sorry guys, this is literally the highest I can go. So I have ultimate on, competitor mode, and I have the realism mode on obviously, and look, we do have the sliders here, so I'm just gonna scroll through as I talk. So these are the sliders I've had for maybe like ever since I got the realism mod, because the game was a little bit too easy. So I mean, if you guys have any suggestions to make it a little harder, go ahead and leave them down below, or DM me on Discord. If you're not in my Discord, make sure to join down below. But there's really nothing else I can do, to be honest. Like FIFA is just, I guess, a little bit too easy for me. But like I said, we do struggle still a little bit. We've lost a couple games. We lost one game and we've drawn one game, and then against Lyon we did struggle a little bit. So it hasn't been too easy for us. Obviously the French league doesn't have the best teams, so maybe that's why we've been picking up easy points like 4-0, 5-0 wins. But like I said, I'm like, it's the best I can do, at least for now, because I don't know any other sliders. If you guys have any other recommendations, leave them down below. But that's the hardest, at least from what I know I can make it. But kicking off this episode, we're gonna be playing against Bordeaux, Saint Etienne, and our first ever home game at SC Braga. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what Mr. Droid thinks, and obviously how we do in this episode. But another thing that was also mentioned that we should do was to invest in the youth academy. So obviously you guys will see in the press conference that we should invest in the youth academy. So we're gonna go ahead and invest them right now. So we don't have a 5-star judgment, which was something I was looking for, but we're gonna go ahead and send a scout to France for 6 months. Just a little reminder though, that this series is gonna be one season per FIFA, so if we get a good youth talent, we'll go ahead and transfer him over to the new FIFA. Okay, so far we have played 6 games with 5 wins and 1 loss to PSG, obviously, which was really disappointing. 19 goals scored, 4 goals conceded, and 15 points. So we're doing really good, to be honest. A little bit better than I expected. I expected maybe Europa League places like at the moment, but we're doing a little bit better, so hopefully we can aim for the highest thing possible. But with nothing much really else to say, let's go ahead and go to the first game. I'm sorry, one thing I forgot to mention. It's actually very important. I don't know how I forgot it. So we finally have some 4 fan objectives. I don't know if you guys would want more, and if you guys want to see any changes, let me know. So as you can see on the screen, we do have our new fan objectives for this first season. So first of all, I'll put whoever suggested it, because I don't want to name all of them, because it wastes a lot of time. But shout out to all of you guys who leave some suggestions. So started off with number 1, Goldbridge to glory. So originally the comment did say to score 15 goals with Goldbridge, but I think we're already gonna reach that probably by the end of this episode, maybe, or next episode. So I've changed it to 25, and I put it for now all competitions. But if you guys want to see it for only the League 1, then we'll go ahead and change it to that. As for number 2, it is the playmaker, which this one's gonna be very difficult in my opinion. 10 or more assists with Clover. So I usually play with my cam and my striker. Obviously I have wingers, but I focus more down the middle. So it's Clover, as you can see, he only has 1 assist. It's gonna be very difficult for me to complete that. I might not even complete it. So that's the second one. As for the third one, the Algerian Trent Alexander-Arnold, it says get 9 assists with Yusuf Attal. So he currently has 0. Like I said, I mainly focus on my cam and my striker to get amongst the goals, and so it's gonna be another hard one. And the fourth one was one that I really liked. It says score 4 goals in 1 match with Clover to replicate his father. So apparently in one of the matches that obviously Patrick Clover played, he scored 4 goals in 1 match. So I think this was very specific and very interesting, so that's why I go ahead and put it in. So at the moment, like I said, we only have 4 objectives. If you guys want to see more, leave them down below. If you guys want to see any changes to these objectives, leave them down below. But now we can go ahead and go to our first game. Okay, so our first game of this episode, kicking off with a really difficult game in my opinion. So 5th place Bordeaux is nothing to, you know, discredit them by. This top goal scorer is Gamero, right behind Casper Dolberg by 2 goals. So I believe it's gonna be a very difficult game, especially with we struggle with the likes of Lyon and PSG, even with Royal Antwerp. I think Bordeaux are a better team than Royal Antwerp, but it's gonna be a very tricky game. As you can see, they have an ex-player of ours, Ben Arfa, who is someone I did want to sign, but at the end I didn't decide him because we did have Calvin Stank. So as for the lineup, I think we're gonna keep the same. Yeah, it's 5th place. We're gonna keep the same. So let's go ahead and go into this game, and hopefully we pick up this victory. Yes, hello. It's a good day to be the news manager, like we are. We're coming off a couple of good victories, but other than that loss and that draw, we're looking really well this season. The new signings are gelling together. The players are experienced, and hopefully we do finish high in this season. But focusing on this game right now against Bordeaux, tough side. They're in 5th place currently. They've always seemed to be a good side in the League 1. A little tricky side to play against. Had a couple of young talented players in the past, but we can't take this team lightly. Hopefully we do get this victory. Our players have been informed specifically Kasper Dolberg, Calvin Stengs, and hopefully Justin Kluivert and Amina Yuri can finally get amongst the goals. But with our solid defense, I do believe we can get this victory here. So let's go ahead and see if we get this win. Already early in the game, as always, we like to put in that pressure, and obviously here we do win the ball. And when Amina Yuri on the ball, who does find a through ball into Kasper Dolberg. Can he finish from the first chance of the game? He controls it and he does get a goal. So obviously, like I said, our players have been in such an amazing form. They just can't stop scoring. Specifically, Kasper Dolberg has been the main man. King Kasper scores another goal in this league season, and we're looking really exciting for this season. Only 7 games in, and we're already kind of destroying the league. Obviously, that one loss to PSG, but it's a brilliant finish, brilliant touch, brilliant finish into the top corner, and this man just cannot be stopped. But there's still a lot of game left to go. Hopefully, we continue to score these beautiful goals. And 10 minutes in, we do win the ball again. Simaka does get the ball, and he does give it to Amina Yuri. Amina Yuri with all that space. He runs towards goal. Amina Yuri, he does see Kluivert on the other side. He's going to go ahead and find the cross. Eventually, he does cross the ball. Kluivert to get his first goal. And no, he decides to give it to Kasper Dolberg. And Kasper Dolberg scores his brace, his second goal of the game. Beautiful football. It's not just Kasper Dolberg. Amazing play by the team here, as you guys saw. Kluivert wants to get amongst those assists, as we do have an objective for him. But yeah, maybe that was me just not wanting to score with Kluivert instead of getting an assist with Kluivert. But it's another brilliant finish, brilliant play from the team. But like I said, it's only 10 minutes in and we're already 2-0 up. This game is looking very good for us, in a good position. So let's go ahead and continue this game and hopefully get more goals. 30 minutes in and we continue to pile up the pressure here, and the goalkeeper looking to find maybe someone to look to, but Calvin Stengs and Kasper Dolberg just pushing completely fine, and it looks like the goalkeeper tries to chip us, but Calvin Stengs does pick it up easily and he does volley it into the goal. Like I said, nothing really for us to celebrate. We didn't do much other than pressure correctly, I guess, but Costa made the hugest mistake of his career, probably gonna get better for that anywhere in the fans, the club. But yeah, huge mistake from them. We didn't really do much. Like I said, I have no idea what he was trying to go for. He could have just cleared it out, but Calvin Stengs picks up an easy goal, and this game is looking to be wrapped up. 3 points for us, but let's go ahead and continue this game. Hopefully pick up another goal. With 40 minutes played, looking really good for us, going to the lead at halftime. And as we can see, we pick up the ball again, and it's into Justin Kluivert. Kluivert running down the wing in a similar position. Can he get another assist? He crosses it all the way to Amina Yuri. Amina Yuri does get a goal. It's 4-0. The game's absolutely over. There's no way they're coming back from this. Amazing performance from the boys. Amazing plays, amazing defending, amazing attacking. A lot of amazing defending you guys probably won't see, because if not, the video would be like 50 minutes long. But another amazing performance so far from the lads. But it's about to be halftime. We're going to go into the second half, 4-0 up already, and hopefully we do pick up more goals, but we'll see. So we're in the second half, around the 56th minute. Nothing has really happened, so that's what I've noticed with this difficulty. We have a burst of energy, and then for the rest of the game, nothing really happens. We made a couple substitutions here, moving Atal to the right, Latoma coming in on the right back, Edouard coming in for Kasper Dolberg, as well as Laporte coming in for Calvin Stengs. So hopefully we can create more goals, because nothing has happened in the first 12 minutes of this second half. But that seems to happen a lot with this difficulty. We have such a strong lead, and the rest of the game is pretty much boring. So let's go ahead and see what does happen. So I got a new mic and a new headset. So I accidentally made the mistake of having the headset as the mic for this video and the last video. So now that I've noticed, I've changed it because the audio is being pretty trash right now. So I'm gonna change it so the audio should get a little bit better because of the new mic. But as you can see, Adli does pick up the ball, who does find Blanco into Gaimero, Gaimero with a beautiful through ball into Aldi. But I'm pretty confident Benitez gonna save this, but he does come out and he does make a huge mistake, and Aldi is not gonna miss that chance. The goal by itself, he just easily chips it over Benitez, and Benitez, this is the second time he does that, so he needs to be a little bit more careful before we bench him, because it's okay to come out, but if you're gonna be hesitant and you're not gonna win the ball, there's no need for you to come out. Just stay in your goal and hopefully you can save that. And if they do score, it wouldn't be your fault, it would be the defense's fault. But it's a beautiful through ball from Gaimero into Odin, and a beautiful chip goal, and we do concede, losing that clean sheet, but other than that, it doesn't affect us too much. We're picking up this victory, the 3 points, that 4-1 victory. Let's go ahead and go into the next game. So after that 4-1 win, we still remain in second place with 18 points, 1 point behind PSG. So hopefully they slip up soon and we do not drop any points. But that loss to them was very crucial. So on the second leg, when we do play against them, we do have to beat them if we have any chances of winning the league title this year. But anyways, great performance by the boys. Unlucky to concede out of the goal that Benitez did come out. But let's go ahead and go to the next game and hopefully pick up a second victory. Moving on to our next game, it should be slightly easier, but we can't take them light either. But we do have the Europa League game in a couple of days, so I might go ahead and give some players a rest. So they're Saint-Étienne are in 17th place. We're still in second. So as for the substitutions, okay. So I wanna, who should I sub out? I'm trying to think. So I want to start Edouard to try to get more goals, and also put in Laporte to give Stengs some rest. We're gonna bench Rosario for Thuram, save him for the Europa League game. I want to give a goalkeeper a chance. Let's give him a chance. This might be too much switching, and we might lose this game. But I think everything else will stay the same. Keep the core same. Most of the players that will stay in the starting lineup will be in the starting lineup, but we did want to rest our main players, which was Dolberg, Stanks, and probably our goalkeeper. I know he's not going to get injured, but I do want to give Boca some playing time, so hopefully that doesn't bite us back in the butt. But let's go ahead and go to this game, and hopefully we pick up this victory. Yes, boys, another home game. After a huge victory, 4-1, obviously Benitez didn't make that mistake, but we're going to go ahead and just forget about it and look forward to this game. So actually this game is a little bit of jokes, man. It's a little bit controversial. Rather than instead of commentating over this game, I'm just going to show a compilation. You guys will see in a little bit, but after this game, we will have the GTA roleplay that you guys have been waiting for, as well as the press conference. I like to change it up a little bit depending on the situation. So I think the SC Braga game is the most important game of the episode, so that's why it's before that one. It just depends on the storyline, you know. So I promise you guys that there will be a GTA roleplay in every single episode. Just it will be in different parts of the video at times. Maybe the beginning, maybe the end at times, maybe even in the middle. But I'm gonna go ahead and show this compilation because I think this game is an absolute joke. So I'll see you guys at the next game. So yeah, boys, 7-1, guys. Yeah, we have to do something about this game. This game really sucks. For some reason, it's so easy to play on the hardest difficulty with competitor mode. Even with slatters, it just doesn't stop me, at least not right now. But I'm not sure what we have to do. You make sure you guys leave some suggestions down below because I'm trying my best. Like, obviously, I'm need to try my best. I want to win every game, but it's looking a little bit too easier for us. But yeah, make sure to leave it down below. But if you guys weren't paying attention, Edouard did score 6 goals, in fact. So this man is chasing after Kasper Dolberg for that starting spot. So anyways, yeah, 7-1 victory, another 3 points in the bag. Let's go ahead into the next game. Let's see if we do pick up that victory. Guys, we won 7-1. Oh my god, it's not look good on me. You guys have been saying it's too easy for me, and in reality it has been, but I have no idea what to do, guys. So yeah, obviously we won 7-1. Y'all saw Edouard with 6 goals, so this man does clearly want to start. He's trying to take off Dolberg off the starting lineup, but 8 games played, 7 wins, 1 loss, 30 goals scored in only 8 games. That's... Oh god. What do we do, boys? What do we do? Make sure to leave down in the comments. What do we do? Is this realistic? I mean, I'm trying to keep it realistic, but this is the hardest I can play, at least right now, unless you guys have any suggestions. So 21 points, 1 point behind PSG. But let's go ahead and go to our final game of the episode, which is going to be against SC Braga at home. As you can see, in the Santander game, we do pick up an injury, which Claude Maurice will be out for 5 days, so he'll only be out for this next game. So he's not going to be in the starting lineup. We'll go ahead and probably play Thuram there. We'll move Rosario to where Maurice plays and then play Thuram. So let's go ahead and go to the next game as we reject this offer, and let's see if we get that victory. Wow, guys. 7-1 victory. I'm over the moon here. The players are really gelling together. The new signings are really gelling into the side. 6 goals by Aston Edouard. That's crazy. Who should we start, by the way? There's a lot of choices to make, but Aston Edouard and Kasper Dolberg have been scoring perfectly, but the team is doing so amazing. Our next game is our first home game in the Europa League. We did pick up a draw in our first Europa League game, and I'm ready. I'm ready to pick up this victory. We need to show who we are in Europe as well as the French League, but there's a lot of decisions to be made for this next game. Let's go ahead and decide them. But the toughest decision to make yet in this coming season and this coming episodes and these coming matches. Who should start, man? Aston Edouard, 9 appearances and 10 goals for this guy, and mostly coming from a substitution is not too bad. As for Kasper Dolberg, the main man who's been the main man at least so far this season, 9 appearances and 12 goals so far. All of them have been starts. So the question is, who should start? Leave them down below. I'm having a tough time. This is where you guys should come and help me. I'm a new manager. I don't have a lot of experience, so this decision has to be correct. So like I said, it's gonna be very, very difficult to decide who to start for the rest of the season. But like I said, looking forward to this next game against the Braga. Please, boys, let's get that victory.
With Alexander Laporte shining this season, are you going to invest in the youth academy?
Well, we do have a lot of youth in our squad. However, we should go ahead and invest in the youth academy. So we're going to go ahead and send some scouts to probably France.
With the first couple games done, are you satisfied with your new signings?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm very happy with our new signings. Edouard has been scoring a couple goals, as you guys have seen. And Simakan as well has done amazing work.
Any transfers up your sleeve for January?
At the moment, no transfers up my sleeve to be seen. But as the season goes on, we go ahead and see if we do miss anyone.
Thank you and good luck, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you. Okay, so we're playing our first ever home game in the Europa League in Europe. Obviously, we did draw that first game to Royal Antwerp. I feel like we might struggle in this game. We struggled to Royal Antwerp, and then we're probably going to struggle this team. Watch. I see what I got, our better team. So as for the lineup, Guri, not only is he tired, but he hasn't been in the best form. So Edouard did score 6 goals in one game. Oh my god, just remembering that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give him a go at left wing so he can get it starting. But we do want Dolberg to start. He's been our most important player so far this season. Sad to see though, Kluivert couldn't get the 6 goals because we would complete the objective the first time we had it. But you guys did see, I don't know if you guys noticed, Kluivert had a bunch of assists in this episode so far. So I think for assist, I think I should keep it. So for Dolberg, I think I'm gonna go move it to the league only. So every season objective, fan objective is gonna be league only. So he needs to get 10 assists in the league only. He needs to score 25 goals in the league only. I think that's the better thing to do. Lemina is not gonna start. Thuram's gonna play even though he's tired. Switch these guys around. So that's gonna be our starting lineup. Any other changes? Nah, we're good. So main man right here, Dolberg and Edouard. Who should start in this series, Edouard or Dolberg? Leave it down below. Of course, Mr. Joy has already asked that, but just to double check, make sure to leave it down below. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to this game and hopefully finally get our first victory in Europe. Yes, boys, here we go. The moment we've been waiting for, our first game in Europe with this squad. My first ever European game at home, and it's really exciting to see. Hopefully we pick up this victory. Like I said, we're starting both Kasper Dolberg and Aston Edouard in this game because we're still a little bit undecided. But make sure to leave it down once again in the comments. We need to know who's going to start this season. They both have been performing really, really well, but mainly we need to focus on this game. We need to get this victory. We haven't won a game in the Europa League, and we need to prove to the fans and the world that we're ready for European football. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this game and hopefully pick up a victory. Quickly starting this game, these boys are ready to win the first game in European football. Common sense with a beautiful through ball to Kasper Dolberg, but it is unlucky and it's not a good ball and it's a little bit too far for Kasper Dolberg to reach. I already feel like this game is going to be chance after chance after chance, and as you can see, we do send the through ball into Patrick Kluivert. not Patrick Kluivert, Justin Kluivert. Kluivert's running down the wing. Kluivert still down the wing, trying to look for another assist. He turns back. He does give the ball into Common Sense. Common Sense is going to take a touch. He's going to have a shot, and it goes slightly wide, but these boys are going to not stop attacking this whole game. Just watch. Only 3 minutes after, and we do pick up the ball with Kasper Dolberg. He takes a touch. He's going to have a shot. Surely it's a goal, and it's a great save by the goalkeeper. After a corner, we do go straight into the counter-attack. Again, Justin Kluivert getting involved, running down that wing. He has all the space. Is he going to cut inside and score a goal? We'll see right now. Justin Kluivert does grab the ball. He does pass to Kasper Dolberg, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper. We just cannot score in this first half right now. As the ref is about to blow the whistle for halftime, nothing has been really created for us. Not any good chances. Maybe just that Kasper Dolberg shot that was saved by Mateos. But we have to go into the second half, guns blazing. We need to score a couple goals, maybe at least one. We need to win this game. We need to show our stance in Europe that we're not a team to mess around with. So let's go ahead into the second half, and hopefully we do pick up that goal that we need. It took us 10 minutes to try and get another attack. Aston Edouard does have the ball in the midfield. He's running. He does find a through ball to Kasper Dolberg. Surely this has to be the one he scores. Kasper Dolberg tries to cut inside a little bit with the finesse shot, and it's a great block by the defender. 65 minutes in, and we're looking to get this ball here. Rosario does pick up the ball, and he finds Justin Kluivert. Justin Kluivert on the ball, finds Calvin Stengs looking for that through ball, waiting for some time. Kasper Dolberg, this surely has to be one. He has to score from this one. Kasper Dolberg, please score. Yes, he does. King Kasper scores once again, making it 1-0. Our first home game in European football. It is 67 minutes played, and we do take that 1-0 lead. Something we did need after countless of attacks. Just not enough good finishing, but we do take the lead here, and the debate is still going on. Kasper Dolberg or Aston Edouard. I need to remind you guys, please leave it down below. We need to decide who's going to start because Aston Edouard has had less minutes, and he has 2 less goals. Obviously now 3 with Kasper Dolberg scoring, but there's still a lot of game left to go. Hopefully we keep this lead. It takes to the 73rd minute to SC Braga to have their first attack. They're looking very dangerous here. They're getting close to the box, and it's Galeno, the best player on the other team. He's looking like he's going to score, but here comes Thuram with a brilliant tackle. Crucial block. That's probably the moment of the game so far, but brilliant block by Thuram. Let's continue this game, boys. It's a through ball into Aston Edouard. Aston Edouard on the ball, and he does lose it, but he picks it up once again. It's Aston Edouard. What can he create here? Edouard with the skill move, and he does lose it once again, and for now, he doesn't win it back. As Mateos does clear out the ball, the ref's about to blow the final whistle, and not much happened after that Thuram block, but it's a great performance, and as you guys see, we struggled a little bit, so for some reason, FIFA's being really weird with the difficulty. Oh, we actually have an attack here. Kasper Dolberg on the ball. I actually completely forgot about this. Kasper Dolberg with the cut inside, and he has a shot, and it's blocked by the defender. And I'm pretty sure now the game's gonna end, unless the game does end. The ref blows the whistle. Like I said, brilliant performance. Just 1-0. So we do still struggle a little bit, but I'm guessing with the smaller teams in League One, we're completely dominating, as you guys saw with the 7-1. But amazing performance to get our first ever victory in the Europa League and our first ever home victory in European football. So let's go ahead and end the episode. So as you guys saw, we finally picked up our first win in the Europa League. That 1-0 victory helped us to secure our first ever Europa League victory, and that's a big step for us, our first ever European win. So now, moving on to the next episode, we do have Olympique Marseille, which will be a tough game, a lowering game, a decent game, and Arsenal is probably to be the second toughest game we've had all season, second to PSG. So be looking forward to that next episode. It's gonna be a really interesting episode. But what a successful episode today. You guys saw all the victories we did get. There's gonna be a lot of controversy because you guys said that it is too easy for me. I can't really do anything much until now. So maybe if you guys leave some better status in the comments, I'll go ahead and try them out next episode. But anyways, if you guys have been enjoying this series or any other series in my channel, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. We just reached 140 subscribers, 60 more for 200. Click that subscribe button, as it does help us a lot. But anyways, make sure to always do the things that you love, the things that make you happy. Just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Droid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ciao.